morning. Good morning, good morning. Erokamano ahinya kuom donjo e od mbui mar Luo English Dictionary. Kawuono wadwa wacho weche mag kido mag dhano. So today we want to talk about people's personalities. Now before we start, and as usual, I would like to request that please consider clicking on the subscribe button. Please subscribe to the channel. We are aiming for at least 6,000 people by Friday. Today is Sunday, so by Friday we are aiming for 6,000 people. And if you want to support so that we can be making content for children, please consider clicking on the join button. You see this button here? You click on the join button. There are 3 ways to join. You can join for $1.99 a month. That is about 200 Kenya shillings. You can join for $4.99 a month. That is about 500 Kenya shillings. Or you can join for $9.99 a month. That's about 1,000 Kenya shillings. So the reason why we are asking for people to join is so that we can get some resources for making children's content, because children content is missing in the equation and we want to try it out. So if you want to help us out, please consider helping out. Today we talk about human personalities. In Luo we say kido, kit dhano or kido mar dhano. I've lined up about 30 of them, and this will be a quick video. We shall just be labeling the personality and giving you the Luo equivalent. And after that, we can, if you have questions or comments, please let me know. And thank you always for sharing the videos and for liking. Davido Ruto, asante sana for liking the stream. Thank you guys for always liking the stream and always sharing with your friends. I'm very amazed at your kindness. So the first personality we talk about is called a gluttonous person. Is it gluttonous or gluttonous? Kizungu sio manini yangu. Kizungu is not my whatever. A gluttonous person in Luo is called jawuoro. Jawuoro. So if someone is a glutton, you say ngat ma jawuoro. Ngat ma jawuoro. A gluttonous person, jawuoro. The second personality is a fool. If someone is a fool, then you call them raura. Raura. So raura is a fool. Raura. Okay? So if you want to tell someone you are a fool, you just say in raura. If you say she is a fool, then say en raura. Or you are fools, then you just say un roura. No, rourni. I think it's rourni. My bad. Rourni. Those is like all of you sitting there. You're fools. Okay? It's not a good thing to tell people. You know that, right? Good. The next thing we talk about is someone who is mad. So the mad person is called janeko. Janeko. That is a mad person. Janeko. In janeko. Okay? Mad person, janeko. Good. A giant. A giant is not, is it a personality? I don't know. But a giant is a rabbit. Or some people say rarori. Rarori or rabbit. Okay? So a giant is rarori or rabbit. Then a gossiper, someone who gossips a lot, is jakuoth. Jakuoth. The TH is t. I hope it is sounding in the microphone. Jaquot. Jaquot. So if you're saying it, you say Jaquot. Can you say it with me? Jaquot. So Jaquot is someone who is a gossiper. Then a grumbler, someone who is always grumbling, is Jangur. Jangur. That's a grumbler. If you're always grumbling, then we say Jangur. Jangur. Okay? Jacqueline, asante sana. Then we move on to a guardian. A guardian is guardian a personality? I don't know. But if you're someone who is a guardian, you would say Jarit. 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 R-I-T. Reet. Jarit. Say it with me. Jarit. That's a guardian. Okay? Now, another personality is a hairy person. A hairy person is Rayer. Rayer. Okay? Andrew Muni, karibu sana, asante sana. Thank you for always liking our streams and always sharing our streams. Thank you so much. So, a hairy person. Andrew, I hope you're not Rayer. Okay? The people who, remember the people who are usually saying no shave October. Those people with beards, like my brother is a year. So in October they are like, oh, sijui no shave October, sijui nini. So those ones are called rayer. Those people who have beards, big, huge beards. They keep their beards. Those are rayer. Rayer. Remember in Luo you pronounce like tonation, everything. You tone everything, okay? So ra-yi-er. Then the next one is a hysterical person. Now, this is a very common one in the Luo culture. There's a lot of hysteria, and they say there's jajuok or jajuogi. Jajuogi is a person who has a lot of hysteria. So they just have hysteria and they say juogi. Juogi is hysteria. So jajuogi, a hysterical person. Jajuogi. Jajuogi. Okay? Then the next one is a hypocrite. A hypocrite is jamiganga. 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 That's a hypocrite. Jamiganga. If you're a hypocrite, you are jamiganga. Okay? Jamiganga. A hypocrite. Then let's move on to a person who is impaired. If you're impaired in any way, then you say ngat ma onyorore. Ngat ma onyorore. So that is a person who is impaired. If you're impaired, we say inyorori or anyorora. I'm impaired. Anyorora. Okay? Especially if maybe some people, they were drinking, they were imbibing of some frothy drinks, and then they can no longer walk or they can no longer make very good judgments, then we say onyorore. Okay? So that is where you get if someone is saying anyorora, that is what they mean. I'm impaired, I cannot make judgment. Then we move on to an impersonator. Is Japoro. Japoro is an impersonator. And also Poro is like copying to the best standard. Okay? So Japoro is an impersonator. Japoro. Then the next one is an indifferent person. An indifferent person is ja achaye. Ja achaye. So that is an indifferent person. If you're indifferent, we say in ja achaye. In ja achaye. Okay? Ja achaye. Indifferent. The next one is an industrious person. An industrious person is jakinda. Jakinda. That is an industrious person. Jakinda. Jakinda. An indolent person. An indolent person is ngat manyap. So the act of being indolent is nyap, nyap. The P has to sound, you say p, 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 nyap, nyap, nyap. In ngat ma nyap. In ngat ma nyap. You are indolent. Indolent. Ngat ma nyap. Then we move on to an inexperienced person. Inexperienced is ngat ma ming. Ngat ma ming. So that is inexperienced. Ming. Ming. Inexperienced is ming. Ming. Okay. Then the third one. I did the third one. An insincere person is ja andoga. This is read as andoga. Ja andoga. That is an inexperienced person. Ja. Not inexperienced, but insincere. Insincere person is ja andoga. Ja andoga. Insincere. Andoga. Then we move on to an instigator. An instigator is jatuya. Jatuya. So jatuya is a person who is instigating violence. Yani wale wako kwa Twitter. Those ones in Twitter who are just instigating. So if you are an instigator in Twitter, you can change your username to jatuya. Okay? That way people will know that you are an instigator. Jatuya. Okay? Then the next one is an inquisitive person. An inquisitive, this is not very common, but it's called canoni. In canoni. So canoni, because being inquisitive is nono, or being like a nono is the act of asking for more information. Nono watch. So nono watch is like getting the root cause of the problem and all that. So a person who is inquisitive is called canoni. This canoni sounds more Kikuyu-ish than Luo, because we don't really start most of our words with ka. I don't know why they put it in there. Anyway, I'm now being a canoni. So being inquisitive is canoni, or janon watch canoni. Okay? An intercessor. An intercessor is jakwach. Jakwach. Jakwach is an intercessor. Jakwach. Okay? Intercessor. Jakwach. Jakwach. A person who is jumpy. Jachikore. 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 That's a person who is jumpy, jumpy, jumpy all over the place. Jumper. They say this and then they jump out of it and they get into this agreement. They jump out. That is jachikore. So when they say ochikore e watch, that means he's jumpy about the words that he talks about. One moment he's talking about this, another he's talking about something else. Okay? Jachikore. Then we move on to a joker. Someone who is joking, like Jugush, is Jachudo Watch. Jachudo Watch. That is a joker. Like they just practical jokers, or these people who are comedians. Jachudo Watch. Jachudo Watch. Or a prankster. You know, like pranksters. So that is a Jachudo Watch. They Chudo Watch. They take the words, turn them into what they want, and then give it back to you. So Jachudo Watch. Then the next one is a judge. Is Jangad Bura. Jangad Bura. This is not a personality, but but there are people who are born as Jangad Bura. They are not just like judges who've gone to school, but in among people, the people prefer to just go to them so that they judge situations. So that is Jangad Bura. So that is Jangad Bura, who is a judge. Ngad. Jangad Bura. Jangad Bura. The reason I repeat this is so that those who are new to the language, they can find the tonation. Jangad Bura. Okay? Let's move on. A person who lies all the time. Jamriambo. 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 This is a person who is a liar. They don't say the truth. So, Jamriambo. Jamriambo kot birogoi koto chopo. Jamriambo kot birogoi koto chopo. I think there's a person who has sung that song. It's Macadam, I think. Macadam sang the song Jamriambo kot birogoi koto chopo. So that is saying a liar. The rains it will rain on you because you're a liar. Okay? Jamriambo. And we have so many sayings about Jamriambo. They say Jamriambo like when you there's one thing they say about Jamriambo. If you're making a fire and the smoke of the fire keep going to one person, you know, like the way smoke goes through one side, like because of the winds. But if it's following just one person, then in the Luo culture they say that is a Jamriambo. That's a liar. They are the people who the smoke usually follow. I don't know whether that is true. You tell me. Then there's a libelous person. Libelous. Libel. The person who likes libel is Jaswayo Watch. Jaswayo Watch. Jaswayo Watch. Libelous. 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 I don't know the English way. Libel. Person who likes libel. Then a latecomer. Jariwore. Jariwore. Or Oriwore. If someone says Oriwore, that means they drag themselves until they get late. Every time. They always drag themselves and end up late, okay? Then a lava, Jahera. Jahera. That is a lava. Jahera. Jahera. Person who is a lukewarm, like they don't really want to do it. They want to do it. Sometimes they're tired. They're lazy. That is Janyawo. Janyawo. That is a lukewarm person. Janyawo. Janyawo. Then now we look at a master. A person who is a master is Ruoth. 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 I hope the microphone is picking my sound. Ruoth. That is a master. A meddler, someone who is meddling into your business, is Jachuogore. In the O after the G might not be sounded, or you might not hear it. So you'll just hear Jachuogre. 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 So the O is silent. Jachuogore. Jachuogre. That is a meddler, someone who is always meddling into your business. You don't like it, but they just keep on doing it. That is jachuogre. Jachuogre. Then the other one is a person who is always being sent. That is a messenger or jaote. Jaote. A person who is always being sent somewhere. Jaote. Then a nanny who is always being a nanny is japidi. Nanny is not a personality. That's just a person. So it's a job. Japidi. That's a nanny. Japidi. Japidi. Then there is a Muterrer. Is it called a Muterrer? Who is always is always muttering. That is jangur. Jangur. This can also be like the person who is a mom. Ngur is to mama. Or to mute, like mutiny is just to to go against the establishment. Okay, so a muterer is jangur, or person who does not like the establishment's rules and regulations, and so they have to go through whatever. Jangur. Jangur. Nagging wife. Jamien. Jamien. Nagging husband. Jamien. So that's a nagging wife, nagging husband. Jamien. A nagging friend. Jamien. So if your friend is a Jamien, just tell them today that you are Jamien. Okay? Then a hunchback. This is not a personality, this is a condition. I will do a video for conditions because someone has asked for it. So I'm just putting them together. So hunchback is a position, and not a position, but a human, whatever, how did I say it? And that is a rakuom. 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 A human condition, rakuom. Then the last one is a light-skinned person. Light-skinned is rabuor. In Kisumu they say yellow yellow. So yellow yellow is rabuor. Rabuor. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to support the channel, as I said before, please consider joining the channel. Even if you don't join, please consider supporting us through giving us likes and shares and subscribers. Just tell your friends about us. That is support enough for us. So don't just say, oh, they say that you have to join. No, you don't have to join. You just support us by sharing the videos. Just sharing the video with your friend will give us a lot of support, because the way YouTube works is that the more people who watch your video, the better it gets. Okay? The more people who share your video, the better it gets. So if you want to join us, please click on the join button, and then you can be able to just join and give us any support that you want. If you want, you can also subscribe. That will be very, very appreciated. Jacqueline, asante sana. You may watch the replay because I've just finished, and I've given at least 34 personalities in the Luo language. And you can always learn which personality you're talking to or who is talking to you. Or you can, now that you know the personalities, it is a good thing. And I hope that this will help you guys to learn the Luo language. So thank you so much. And for now, Oriti, goodbye, and see you when I stream again. Oh, one more thing. The guys in Twitch, I'm unable to connect our Twitch account. I don't know what happened. The Twitch, there's a problem with my streaming platform and Twitch. They don't connect. So if you're not getting us for the last 3 months, that is a problem. We've been trying. We've reached out to Twitch. We've done everything that we can. Nothing happens. We are considering just starting a new channel in Twitch instead of just because it can't connect to this streaming platform. That's why it is missing. So please, I hope that this will help those who've been looking for